Hello out there, I'm Bill Snyder and welcome to 1 Minute Book Talk from my couch. Now today I'm going to talk to you just a little bit about the poetry of Edgar Allan Poe. But before I do that, I'd like to take you back to my formative years. You see, back in the day I was known as a pretty good rapper. Yeah, around about Christmas time, the mothers in the neighborhood would show up at my house and they'd marvel at my expertise with bows and ribbons and combinations of wrapping paper color. And they would say, "You, Snyder, are a tight rapper." What's the matter? Too cheesy for you? I apologize for nothing. Besides, I have a connection here. You see, Edgar Allan Poe's poetry flows like no other poet. Rappers can rap to it. As a matter of fact, I can rap to it. Let's take The Raven, for example. Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered weak and weary over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore, as I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping, as of someone gently rapping at my chamber door. "'Tis some visitor," I muttered, "only this and nothing more." Distinctly I could keep going, but you get the idea. Now, Edgar Allan Poe's an interesting character. I got another little piece of information for you about him. Of course, I think we all know that Edgar Allan Poe was the father of the detective story. He wrote beautiful love poems. He wrote travelogues. He wrote science fiction, not to mention the dark and mysterious terror stories that he wrote. But a lot of people don't know this. When he wrote, he often wrote with no shoes. And there's a very good reason that he wrote with no shoes. And I'm going to share that reason with you right now. He wrote with no shoes because he was Poe. That's all the time we have for this week. We'll see you next time on 1 Minute Book Talk.